What the hell? Yo. What the hell? Yo. There we go. XSplit, you disobey me one more time, I might stop using you. Anyway. Warning, the stream's current bitrate is 945.95 kilobytes, lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 2500 kilobytes. The kilobeeps. Okay. So, last time I tried doing this, it didn't care about that at all. You cannot edit stream settings while streaming. It would be best that you would kind of tell me that before I get on stream, you dumb fuck. Anyway, I'm going to make this a short one anyway. Alright, so current situation in today's society of women, I don't really like having a lot of conversations with a lot of them. So as far as I'm concerned, whenever I'm talking to them on my Instagram and other social media outlet pages, I usually take what they say with a grain of salt. And it's not like they have a lot of wise things to say in the first place, other than the fact that they're looking to get your attention. And then whenever they get your attention, they waste your fucking time. I've been looking at this person, this individual that a bunch of bitches tend to follow, black bitches at that. This individual going by the name of Cardi B. And for someone like this to openly declare that she is a representation of all black women, meanwhile she doesn't represent herself in a way where a woman should. She portrays this mindset that she deserves a voice more than the actual conservative-minded, well-dressed woman that actually dresses in a way where she is seen as modest, without a bunch of freaking makeup that makes her look like some form of steel-faced robot. She looks like a Beetleborg by the face, but that seemingly is acceptable in today's society. I don't like a bunch of women running around here with makeup all over her face to the point that if you give her a kiss, there's no telling that if her little makeup mask is going to be stuck to your lips. That's disgusting. It shouldn't look like you have the ability to take a whole woman's face off if you accidentally nudge against her cheek or something. But you shouldn't be representing a big-ass group of women whenever you can't even look like a woman to begin with. You're not proud of who you are whenever you came out the womb, so you wanted to turn yourself into the sick perversion of something else or another woman. And you feel that there's beauty in someone else instead of yourself. You know what the saying goes in accordance to how people feel about themselves. If they don't feel shit about themselves, they don't care about themselves, they cannot care about you in general. That's where we are in the United States, though. It's like I said, these women are not only just following behind what they've been influenced by, but it seemed like roles have been in reverse, where the men have become the women and the women become the men. We got women calling shots that they shouldn't be making, even though they don't know what the hell else to do whenever if something goes awry and they don't know how to solve a situation or an equation. Usually they need your help, but they say we aren't shit. So, what it shows me that according to the Bible's tenets, according to action and proof and evidence, that these women are a lot closer to Satan than you would ever imagine. What does it have to say about the guys that follow behind them? Guys, you got something to explain here. If you say that you are a man of God, a man of Christ, and you are come to find out that you are liking someone who is against Christ, God, and everything the Bible represents, I'd like to ask you why you like this individual, knowing that they are bad for your health. They are bad for your very existence, your soul, your spirit, everything your mortal coil has to offer. They are bad for that. And I see you trailing behind him like little puppy dogs, looking to get their attention when they're looking to get yours. And they got it. And since they got your attention, they're looking to get all the different types of attention of other guys. We got all these bitches that these dudes like running with guys running trains on them in private rooms or in sessions or in brothels and boroughs or projects or wherever the hell they go. These women are disgusting. Hell, these women can't even call another woman in her peers sister because they don't care about them at all. They don't care about them either. Definitely don't care about them. Anytime a woman tells me that another woman is like a sister to her, meanwhile that woman proceeds to do all forms of disgusting, atrocious shit to herself, where she's destroying her dignity, destroying her reputation. Everyone else sees her as absolute trash because of the proof of her works. This is what she portrays herself out in public. Dresses up like a slut, sleeps around, smokes all day, lays around, multiple different STDs out the woodwork. You think this woman is going to give a damn about you? The woman with multiple kids from multiple different baby daddies, and then you guys got a nerve to waste your time having conversations with the likes of them as if you're expecting them to like you. And not only expecting them to like you, but it's like you think all the things that she's previously done is going to go away after the conversation. That's weird to me. So now I want you simps to explain this. What brings you close to liking these women, knowing that they are not going to stop doing what they are doing? They had multiple different warnings ahead of time that will tell them that if they proceeded to break the law's tenets, or the Bible's tenets, the tenets of the Lord, that if they proceed to do what they are doing right now, that they would be punished with multiple curses. You see the balding happening on the scalps of these women. You see the reason why they are receding at their hairline, and that they're smelling like all forms of trout down below. You don't read these signs, but you are chasing after these women thinking that by their outside looks, they are wife material. And then come to find out, whenever you actually sleep with this dumb motherfucker, you being the dumb motherfucker that slept with the dumb motherfucker, making you both dumb. And how do you guys both have both have children to raise or to care about when you're too dumb to care about yourselves? Again, I'm gonna ask this question: if women are closer to Satan, then what does that make you simps that follow behind them? There was a time where there was a girl who wanted to have a conversation with me on this cell phone app. And instead of just talking and speaking words, she instead wanted to portray her tits on camera. Not naked tits, but I mean, she had them, and she decided, well, I'm going to make sure to show them on camera for this guy who I'm going to talk to next. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now, you normally wouldn't do that at a job interview. At least I would hope not. Horny as shit. Nipples all hard. And the camera is aimed right down at that angle where I'm looking down at that, more than her face that she's showing barely of. Half her head is cut off. I'm like, I already know what the hell's going on here. And I'm not fooled to jump to the conclusion that, yeah, tits, so therefore I don't care about what you're saying. No, it's either words or not at all. But apparently she thought that by the way of what she was showing, that I would stop from doing whatever it is I was doing and pay her more attention. She didn't care I had a wife in the back or anything, just proceeded to do what the hell she wanted to do and believe that this was normal. And if you believe that's normal, then imagine what would it be like if she was talking to someone such as her offspring. I haven't been doing YouTube videos in a very long time. Mainly because YouTube has decided to establish its insigniation of who it's representing. Anti-men and pro-gay, pro-Jew, pro-fucking I don't know whatever the hell else, just so as long as it has nothing to do with damaging the groups that it supports, because it's the groups that belong in, I suppose, the sectors of where they are and who they're getting their designation to. The little voices like me ain't gonna really get that much type of attention because, well, one, I don't buy my viewers. Two, I don't mess around with groups that have occult involvements into any particular groups such as Skull and Bones and Illuminati and whatever the hell you guys call these folks. Because I used to protest them, and I still do. I do it on my own time, and as much as I possibly can, I try to get as many people to identify with what they are capable of and what they are about. But it seems that the majority of these people are for them. Meanwhile, they're saying that they are against them, which is weird to me, because I don't know why you claim yourself to be pro-God all while doing things of this world, which the Heavenly Father told you to be not of this world, but to study it. That's in scripture, but they're ignoring that because they not only have read it and proceed to ignore it, but they don't care about anyone else, including themselves. And you're expecting these same people to care about you. That's what it means to be set apart. I am set apart from them. To people who view this stream, I think it would be best for you to also be set apart. I can only convince you to do this once out of the book of Isaiah, which gives me the permission to warn you once and only once. And if you do not follow this instruction, whatever happens to you, you deserve it. I don't give a damn if you get your head lopped off because you got kidnapped by someone in unawares. I don't give a shit. I've already given you my piece. I'm done dealing with you. What happens to you, happens. I got my own life to care about, my own life to deal with. What happens to you is strictly on you. We're a bunch of adults. It's time to start taking responsibility of our actions, of anything. Anything you put your name to. If you smoke a bunch of cigarettes and you realize your lungs is beginning to degenerate into this lump of coal, then maybe you would think to stop. If you were thinking in that one instance that I can't help but have another one, then stop. If you're addicted to sex to where you can't live without having sex for at least one day a week, then maybe you can also think in that instance to simply stop. Because it ain't really that deep. It ain't that serious. If you're grotesquely obese because you can't freaking stop eating, then maybe you could stop eating. Running around here looking like a Crash Bandicoot box of TNT. And you have a problem with everyone else that makes fun of you. You can lose that shit. You can stop smoking. You can stop your sexual drive or obsession. You can stop doing cocaine. You know better. I think it's damn well time that you start doing better. My name is Sabie Yamachi. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Sabie. Twitch.tv/Sabie. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Also, you can follow me on my Instagram. The link to my Instagram will be down below in my description. I'll catch you guys later. Possibly later. I don't know. Because, you know, YouTube is wishy-washy. It supports a feminist narrative, all while it would like to claim that it is free for all. If it's free for all, then why is it that I'm speaking words that is categorized as controversial instead of you worrying about what I'm actually doing? I'm not bothering anybody. This is actually my channel. If someone's against my words, then stop fucking watching me. And the same could go for everyone else watching someone else that they have an issue with. Stop watching them. It's not hard. It's not. Social justice warrior.